The first one he refers to was the mystery of the golden clover.
I suppose you're wondering why I called you here tonight. Well, my name is Dr. Green, and I will be the master of the ceremonies for unveiling the golden clover. Yes. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the golden clover.
Inconceivable! Pardon me, Dr. Green, but it appears as though I must take over from here. And I thought I had the night off. We've been keeping our eyes open tonight, and we noticed a few things, but we're going to need everybody's help. For example, everybody is a suspect at the moment, some more than others.
That night, we searched a lot of rooms for clues and interrogated a lot of people, the most important of which were...
You know, Colonel Mustard, you mentioned earlier tonight that you had considerable debts looming over your head from your unfinished autobiography. Care to explain?
So I'm still figuring out how to write certain parts of it.
What's my boat got
Got to do with all this.
Maybe nothing. Maybe everything.
Dr. Green, you organized this whole thing. Could it be that you merely organized it so you could draw the clover out into the open?
I find it offensive and preposterous that one of the founding benefactors of the Foreign Historical Society could be accused of something so scandalous.
Still, you could have. Well, that's all we've got thus far. Hopefully the rest of you can find enough green-colored clues to wrap up this case. It appears that the theft has been solved. It was Colonel Mustard in the storage room with a pair of leather gloves. Colonel, what have you got to say for... Wait, where is he?
Sir, we just found a dead body at the bottom of a stairwell.
What?
Whose? Colonel Mustard. I mean, he died.
Apparently something very tragic had happened to Colonel Mustard. Seville took the news of the death of a clue very hard.
Oh well. Folks, it appears that the mystery is only beginning. So you're telling me Mustard took a spill?
I kept off in his memory.
But who would want to do it? Where's the clover? Detective White, prepare the interrogation chamber. Mrs. Peacock, turns out the mansion you bought 5 years ago is being foreclosed on. Could it be that you've run out of your husband's fortune, leaving you to seek other means of income?
How insulting. I would never do that.
Miss Sunshine, I have discovered that Sunshine Real Estate is about to file for bankruptcy. This puts you in a desperate financial situation. Could you be desperate enough to kill?
Nothing would ever make me desperate enough to kill.
It appears that we have solved the murder of Colonel Mustard. It was Mrs. Peacock in the stairwell with gravity. All right, you conniving canary, you're coming with me. But first, where did you hide the clover?
I'm not saying anything until I hear from my lawyer.
You could get a lighter sentence if you spoke.
You want a lighter sentence?
Fine, I hid it in the library.
But we already searched that room, and all we found in there was nothing.
So the clover's been stolen again. Well done, folks. We have her. It was Mrs. Sunshine in the library with a candlestick.
Candlestick? How do you commit a crime with a candlestick?
I don't know, ask Hasbro.
Well, it looks like we just might have it, finally. Sunshine ought to crack like an egg in my interrogation room. And then...
Actually, sir, we found something that might blow this case wide open.
What was it?
A note, sir.
Sunshine, take the package to the old abandoned warehouse on the riverside tomorrow. I will meet you at noon. R.A. Who in the world is R.A.? discovered who was behind this whole thing. It was Dr. Green, in a diversity of places, with a diabolical plan and a devious mind.
That is preposterous. I've always supported 4-H, even when they made me unneeded in the community.
Is that loud?
So, what you're saying is that you retaliated against 4-H because they made you unneeded.
That's not why I did it. I mean,
So you admit it?
no.
Or were you referring to the planned murder of your lifelong friend, Mr. Richard Peacock? None other than Colonel Mustard and Mrs. Peacock did the killing.
Those greedy, low-down snakes. They robbed me of my friend. I've been waiting 15 years to get back at them. The Clover was just a bonus for my collection. The real satisfaction was the opportunity to turn them into one another and watch them self-destruct.
It's gonna blow.
Well, that's a confession if I ever heard one. You mean, malicious, murderous, malevolent mastermind of mayhem.
Get off! No!
Get him over there. You're under arrest.
No. Fine. It was me all along. I planned everything, sort of. I encouraged Colonel Mustard to act on his desperation by stealing the Clover. I forged the notes from Mustard to Peacock so they would turn on each other. I paid Sunshine to steal the Clover for me. I am Ralph Abernathy. And I would have got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
And where is the Clover?
Yes, it's back in its case.
And indeed it was.
All right, take him away.
No!